All right, so we're almost done this app here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the player from category bitmask to contact test bitmask. And for the ceiling, we need to delete those two here. Likewise with the floor. And everything else should work just the way we want it to. Let's go ahead and let's run that. And let's take a quick look. So we can take a look at that here. And everything's working out just fine. And yeah, there we go. And look at that. That looks pretty good. And game over. Perfect. Now there's a couple things that we could do. First things first is let's go and go to our game over logic here. And you can see where it says our text here. We can go to lbl main.font size is equal to something like 100. Let's take a look at that. That's probably going to be pretty big. Now, of course, we need to reset that back to the original. So, tap, tap, tap. We could probably even make that bigger too. So game over. Yeah, so we could probably, let's go ahead and let's format that main label font here. Let's make that 100 because I think that would fit in just perfectly. So let's run that and just see how big it would be. And there we go. We could probably even make it 150. Let's make it as big as we can. All right. So 150. Yeah, that's exactly it. Now, because remember, the phone is actually smaller. Yeah, and then game over. And if it's 150 to start off with, let's go and maybe change this to 200. Let's take a look at that. And we're going to have to set the font size back. But essentially that's what we're going to do here. So tap, 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 looking good. Game over. Now that's a bit too much. Let's maybe make it 180. Let's run that again. Let's take a look and see how that looks. All right, and yeah, it's a bit too much. So we just need to move that down here. So let's go up to the label. And instead of adding 100, we'll only add an 80. Okay, and when we reset the variables here, we'll go to lbl main.font size is equal to 150. So when we reset the game, the font size is going to be the same as when it starts. Yeah, and that's starting to look pretty good. All right, tap, tap, tap. Game over. Perfect, and then it should reset to exactly everything that we're looking for. All right, and there you go. This concludes the tutorial.